What's up everybody, welcome to the Pole Network. This video is actually about the servant. What I'm gonna actually do is show you guys a little bit of a trick that I learned, and that it requires an item, but it's okay because that item wasn't very expensive. So before we begin, let me go into my damage set and show you guys a few things. Here's the stats. So we're talking about 3,855 attack, 357 agility, 256 dex, and 338 crit. And I'm gonna up this right now because I'm still working on my green lines, and go back, and that's what we're at, 3857. Now here's the Apostalia, Iruna, Zazel, Cordal, Valtia, Mario. Here's the equipment. Now you guys are thinking, well, you've probably seen this already, so why are you showing me this again? But it's not the equipment that I have on that I want to show you, it's actually my buff equipment. So before I do any of that, let me attack, and we'll go through one round of Yarding. So as you can see with my damage right now, I'm at 13,900, 13,700, 13,800, and so forth. And so now I'm halfway killing them, and you see that I'm doing 13,000 with my damage set. So let me put on my buff set real quick. And you see how Dark Element kicked in? Now I'm doing 16,000 damage. Remember earlier I was doing 13,000 with damage set. Now we're back on damage set still, but we're doing 16,000 damage. Okay, so we'll take a look at what a buff set is. The Mirage Bow is not the item that I really wanted to talk about. It was Ghost Ring. So Ghost Ring gives evasion up, magic evasion plus 15%, max HP minus 10%, and when you attack, you get a Dark Element buff. So that was the Dark Element buff that I was showing you guys earlier. When that kicks in, you can switch back into your regular attack, and you'll do more damage. So let me change one thing for you guys. So with the buff, you saw I was doing 16,000 damage, right? Right here we're using Warrior of Light. So let's use Festin Ring with Sushin. And we're gonna go into phrases, and we're gonna make sure we use Sushin instead. And so we're gonna find something to attack. Now I'm doing 17,000 damage. So why I used Warrior of Light earlier is because I like procuring the double attack from the Warrior of Light. But when I actually use Sushin as an Xtal, my damage is higher per hit. So making my max damage at 17,000. So a huge jump from 14,000, 13,000 to a 17,000 jump. 3,000 with this buff right here. I mean, I was playing with Xtals, and I noticed G-Ring had a little effect on it, and it was different from the others, and so I realized that G-ring up was out and usable, and that's what it did. And so this is not a regular ghost ring, it's a ghost ring strengthened, and it's not even slotted. So when I put this on, what I really wanted to do was just use the buff from the ghost ring strengthened so that I can do extra damage, and that extra damage kicks ass. I hope you guys like this video. Let me put on the buff set one more time, and you see how the attack is very low. It's only because I'm using Mirage as I'm still testing. I should be using Garofalti instead of Mirage because the Mirage buff doesn't help me at all. So I would go into community, phrases, edit, save it, and now I'm using Garofalti as the buff set. So we'll do one more, and I'll show you guys how it's being used and how fast I can actually kill something. So this set, I was using this to show you damage, but Warrior of Light may actually be faster. So we'll change that passphrase back. Okay, so you start with buff set and you start attacking, and in this buff set I'm doing 11,000 damage. But once the buff kicks in is when I go into the damage set. Here we go. So what's going on now is that Decharte has a chance to procure, Warrior of Light has a chance to procure, and we're getting the Dark Element buff, doing 16,000 damage. So all around high damage after the buff. And so in order to rebuff, you would just have to juggle back and forth. And I changed my avatars to show you guys exactly which set I'm on, so that there's no confusion as to when I switch sets.